Hey, Hauntz. Thanks for coming on, man.
That's all right. Thanks for having me.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. Where did it all begin for you? Like, when did you pick up the pen?
I'm gonna say possibly 2019. I had no interest of being a rapper ever, pretty much. Even though I used to listen to rap like 24/7, and I think this was a phase where I was like, I don't know, I was like becoming a lad or something, and I ended up hearing I heard Wombat, and I was like, what the fuck is that? This is trash. 2 days later, I'm pumping him for like 3 years straight. So I just fell in love with it, and yeah, I picked the pen up, and I guess people thought I was going to be shit or cringe or blah blah blah. And I guess that's how we all start out when we pick up the pen. We don't know where we're going to go with it, and here we are today.
So you were never just spitting some bars like when you were younger. Like this is all 2 years ago. We'll say.
Yeah, pretty much. I say about 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I tried a little bit, but I had no interest. It was just more like, oh, my mate will be home in about an hour. I'll just try and write some lyrics to impress him, and he wasn't impressed. So
Um,
yeah,
that's insane. Because if you look at your history of or your discography on your
yeah,
SoundCloud, you wouldn't believe that you only just picked up the pen 2-3 years ago. You
yeah.
think
I
you'd be
don't
doing
like
this
to.
for.
Yeah, like I don't like to be like egotistical, but I look at it and I'm just like, I can't believe like let's just say it in an ego way. I couldn't believe I was that good straight
Yeah.
off the bat. I think I just took my time before I released anything because some people just they write stuff and they drop tracks. With
Mm.
me, I wrote stuff and just kept it hidden and became better before I released a track. You know what I mean? I think it was also an insecurity as well. I was super scared of like the world or like Australia judging me. So I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure I was pretty good before I came out.
Oh, fuck that. Own it. You're good.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. My favorite song of yours is Lost Souls.
Lost souls.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a
You
lot of
sent
people.
that in my DMs a couple months back, and yeah, just been fucking with it ever since. It's a decent song. Um,
Yeah, I was a bit of a spammer back
yeah,
then.
just a little bit, but
Spamming everyone.
that's how you get known.
Yeah,
You
gotta
spammed me,
do
and
it.
now you're here. So
Yep.
yeah.
All worked
what's
out.
the what's the meaning behind that? The song, like it's deep.
Yeah, thank you. I believe when I'm writing stuff, I don't really understand what I'm writing at first. It takes me a
Mhm.
couple of weeks after the track's done for me to understand what it is. But I assume it's just like basically my relationship, the problems in the relationship, and not being connected with your own soul type of thing. Especially, you know, let's say my girlfriend's connected with me, but sometimes I'm not connected with her. Um, and when we're not connected together, type of thing, things aren't really leveled out. Like shit gets super hard, shit gets uneasy. And when I was just writing the song, I wrote that song pretty much in 2 hours. Usually, it takes me a couple of months to write a song for
Yeah.
some reason. But I think the reason why it was so quick was just because I knew what I wanted to say. I had a lot to say about the relationship. You know what I mean?
So that's like a straight up relationship song, kind of dedicated to your girlfriend type thing.
Pretty much, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Well, it's
We're
super
still
deep.
together. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. We're not broken up. Yeah,
Well, in the song, you say you're going to marry her. So if I was her, I'd be holding
yeah.
you to
There you go.
that.
Yeah, there you go. I
uh,
quite like that bar.
yeah, it hits hard. Like you listen to the whole song and then that hits, and you're just like, ooh, yeah. Like that is just, it just hits. It's good.
I shocked myself when I wrote it. I
Yeah.
was like, ooh, yeah. I was like, because usually with songs, it's not easy, man. Like, it's hard to keep the story going. It's
Yeah.
hard to not go off track. With that, I kept the story going. I made things make sense. Like I made the track make sense.
Yeah.
Some tracks is just, a little bit of a personal thing, a couple of filler bars, not really fitting together.
How many times have
that
you
one.
gone to write songs and just end up creating like 3 different songs in one?
To be honest, every single song that I have, they're literally at least 10 songs all mixed. If you know what I mean. I'll write this song, like I'll write, I don't know, 32 bars. I'll love it. And then 2 months later, I'll write another 32 bars to a different beat. And I'm like, I can't be fucked finishing the song. I'll just put them together and they fit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The hook on your new one, Myself, your new one? Yeah. That's not your beat, is it? I heard you source your beats from YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Nah, there's some pretty good shit on YouTube. Like if you look, like
there's some crazy shit.
Yeah. Who's your main producer you look at when you're on YouTube?
On YouTube, what's he called? The first producer, I was fucking with the boom bap quite a lot. I don't remember their names, but JKRSA. His boom bap beats are incredible. They're so old. And I jacked like 3 beats from him because I think he died. He just he wasn't active for 3 years. And I'm like, fuck this, which is cool because last week I got a notification saying that he was active again and he posted a new video. And I'm like, shit, I'm going to owe this guy money. But the beat producers, to be honest, if I'm really into, like Eminem and I'm loving Eminem this week, I'll find Eminem type beats or like NF. If I'm really into NF, I'll find NF type beats, and it just depends what road I want to go down for the next track.
Yeah. Who is your inspiration? Like you say Eminem, but like, is he your key inspiration or?
To be honest, man, I think my mum.
Yeah.
My mum and, family, girlfriend, that type of thing. Like Eminem is an inspiration for, to be honest, I wouldn't say inspiration. I'd say motivation to keep going. I'm not inspired by any artist. You know what I mean? I'm just motivated because I know that that's their work. I'm not going to go crazy, thinking about them 24/7 and that type of thing. But I'm inspired by pretty much my family and my mum, number one.
This may take a dark turn, but your mum passed.
Yeah.
Does that reflect your music? Do you put more emotion into your songs because of that, or does it not affect you as much and you just write how you feel at the time?
To be honest, I like to think it doesn't affect me, but it clearly does. It clearly affects anybody. When I'm usually in the studio and I'm rapping a deep track, I work with Esper, who's my engineer. And if I didn't show enough emotion on a certain section, he's like, okay, do it again. He's like, feel the moment, pretend like what you're rapping about is actually happening. And I go into like a trance and I imagine all the memories with mum, all the fights, all the arguments, all the lovely times. And that's what really pushes me to show emotion on those raps. The reason why these tracks are so emotional is because I'm in the studio getting so deep in my head to push it to that limit, to make it emotional. You can feel my hunger, my pain, my sorrow, all that type of thing.
Does it ever bring you to tears? You ever shed a tear in the booth?
To be honest, I don't think so. I've shedded a lot of sweat because sometimes there's no aircon. I haven't hit that point yet. I think I will one day.
Rapper problems. No aircon in the booth.
No aircon. It's not good.
Top 5 dead or alive?
Ooh. To be honest, my music vocabulary is very, very small. Mainly because, how do I say this? Okay, I'll just say top 5. Top 5, number 1, I'm going to say Eminem.
Yep.
And by the way, I actually wanted to touch on the subject. With top 5, this isn't who I think is the best alive. I believe no rapper is the best alive. There's nobody. You know what I mean? Everyone is so different. Everyone is so unique in their own way. But I'm going to say my personal Eminem. Token is so fucking underrated.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember back when he did a school rap and then he kind of like blew up off that.
He's a fucking prodigy, bro.
Oh
It's
yeah,
crazy.
I'm surprised no one picked him up before Tech. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean, man. But yeah, Eminem. I'm gonna go Eminem NF
Yep.
Token. NF is my favorite rapper, hands down. Logic. I grew up in the Logic days, back when he was blowing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny story about Logic. Like, I grew up in the Call of Duty community, you know, like trick shotters and fucking snipers and shit.
Yep.
And
Yep.
yeah, like Call of Duty editing. I was a massive editor for like big clans. If people don't know what clans are, a clan is a bunch of boys that shoot fucking snipers together in Call of Duty games. And they would, you know, they do trick shots and they send it to me. I record it, put some music to it. So I grew up with like, you know, the Logic days, like that boom bap, hardcore shit. And
Yeah.
Logic took a fucking weird turn, didn't he? He went all trap and like spacey. It was good, but very, very different.
I don't care what anyone says. His new album's pretty decent.
Oh yeah, definitely. His last
Yeah.
one. I love that one. Which is cool. Watch this. Oh, I know you won't see, but I actually have a Logic autograph.
Oh fuck.
You have it? Yeah, with me. Sorry about that.
No,
I
you're
just
right.
want to show you personally. I don't know if people will see the video, but
Well, they can. I can cut it up, make it like this. Oh, that's sick.
I'm pissed off, but because you forgot to put a G for Logic.
Oh, is it even real?
Yeah, that's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking that's his new album's poster that I got signed.
Did you
I'm
get that
glad I
when
have
he
that.
came to not America, Australia, last year or the year before? I know he did a tour. I forgot when he did it.
I don't think he's done a tour in Australia. I think he went to do a tour, and I'm like, no fucking way. I hit all the boys up, and then 2 days later, Ticket Tech just took the thing down. A month later, he announces his retirement,
Oh,
and I was like,
okay.
what?
Yeah, because last
yeah.
I checked, he was coming.
Yeah, he was coming, but
Yeah.
like 2 days later, Ticket Tech took the link down, and I'm like, what? Like, I couldn't believe it. I'll never get to see him live. That's like my first favorite rapper.
Yeah, spewing.
Yeah.
On the signing thing, like on signatures, you just dropped $2,600 on a signed Eminem album or vinyl.
Yes.
That's a lot of
Would you
fucking
like to see
money.
it? Yeah, there's a story behind it. The reason why I done that is because Relapse is my favorite album of all time. That's my treasure. And I've seen a couple of Relapse signed things, but Relapse is a very dark picture, like artwork, and they've all been signed in black texture. I can't see it. You know what I mean? I don't want to pay fucking $3,000 for something I can't see. And it was 2 weeks before my birthday this year, and some guy was doing a massive Eminem clear out, and I seen the Relapse one, and it was in silver texture, so nice, crisp. And I was like, I have to fucking do it. And I was just trying to save money at that time, and I had the exact amount that he was asking for. And I was like, do I go broke for like a month or get this? And I'm like, I'm going fucking broke.
Yeah, that's insane. Why is that your
Crazy.
favorite album?
To be honest, I love this fucking story. When I was a lot younger before, I was in foster care from ages 8 to 10. But before that, you know, my favorite thing every single day was coming home, lifting up the shed door, taking me shirt off, putting a singlet on, sitting down, putting the Relapse CD in, press and play, and just listening to every track, turning the stereo up so all the kids in the street can hear it. It was actually my brother's CD, and it was like one of those cool moments where, you know, you're a young kid and you're playing Eminem when you're like a super young kid. It's like one of those cool moments. I don't know, that album's just always been with us. Always. Everywhere I go, I've always had that album on me. It's just my favorite.
I don't even think the
Which
big
is
man
very-
himself likes it.
That's what I mean. He doesn't like it, but I don't think he understands. See, Eminem is a normal human, you know,
True.
all his discography and music isn't, you know, 10 out of 10. It isn't crazy. He doesn't think it is. Like, if he doesn't like this album, that's completely fine. But he needs to understand there's people out there that reckon this is the best album ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Different opinions. But she's legit. We got a certificate.
The Logic
She's
one's
want
a
to be
bit.
fucking legit.
Hey, yeah, for $2,000. Jeez.
Yeah. So pissed off about the Logic one.
This might come off rude, but how old are you? You say you grew up listening to that. It came out.
I'm only 22 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only 22.
Youngin. Jeez, you make me feel old.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
27.
Oh, you look fresh 16.
Yeah, it's because I shaved the beard, it's all gone.
You're probably still getting asked for ID.
Yeah, I do actually. It's weird. It's like, oh, ID. You know how old I am? If you don't mind me asking, what's the Oz foster care like? The foster system?
I'll be 100% honest, because I don't lie. I don't cap. The foster care, the foster home I went to was probably the best thing that any foster kid could wish for. I ended up being put into like a really, really good, they were a 7-day Adventist family. So they all had jobs, beautiful big house, beautiful, friendly neighbors. I went to Avondale High School, Avondale Primary School, which is a very expensive school. So I was very, very fortunate to end up with a good foster care family. It was it was still hard, like, with your mum or, you're not seeing any of your family, but I'm just grateful I wasn't getting, bashed or, the typical stories you hear, like even like sexual assaults is pretty bad in foster care homes and boys' homes and all that type of thing.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Like, I never really knew that. Like, I knew we did it here in Australia, but I didn't know what it was like. You know what I mean? Because yeah,
crazy shit. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Like, yes, it was a beautiful family, but fucking traumatic kid in a beautiful family doesn't really fit well.
Court battles and shit and being dragged around
consistently.
Doesn't sound like fun.
You don't get to see your mum for like 2 months every visit.
Fuck. I still find it so shocking that you've only been rapping for 3 years. Are you sure?
I promise you, to be honest, if you 2.5 years.
Yeah. You did say in another interview that you didn't know if you're going to do this full time until you stepped up on stage. What was it like stepping up on stage for your first event?
To be honest, it was pretty fucking scary because 2 minutes before my set, I was practicing my raps and I fucking forgot them. Like, I forgot the lyrics for all my fucking songs. And I'm like, shit, I'm like super nervous. Like, my world's going to crash down. Jumped on stage. I spent like 2 weeks in the mirror prepping and practicing, my fucking moves and shit and how to rap and how to get. Once you go on stage, bro, all that practice goes out the window. Yeah. Like, so I killed my set. I done fucking, the best I could and I nailed it. And now it's landed me, another gig. And I've just been put on a lineup for Greeley and Denny.
Yeah. Aus Rap HQ event, 10th of June.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Aus Rap HQ. Like, he's incredible. He's been helping, like, he's the reason why I'm still keeping this shit going. You know what I mean? Like, we talk every day. We're about to link up tomorrow actually for a couple of one takes.
Yeah.
And we're filming a new music video.
Man, you love dropping these music videos, huh?
Yeah, I don't like dropping the money on them.
How much is a music video?
Depends who you go through, to be honest. Like, the person I'm going through right now is Tycotic. He's a very, very old soul in the scene. Very like, he's deep within the roots of Aus Rap. Tycotic, also known as Indigo Embassy. He's just an all-round amazing dude, bro. Like, he does charge about $500 to $550, which is, a really good price, because I think he should be charging more because of the work he's doing is just so spot on. It's what Aus Rap needs.
Yeah.
But shout out Tycotic. But other music videos, you're looking at $1,000.
Jeez.
It's a lot of money.
So he films, cuts, and makes it all perfect just for $550.
Pretty much, bro. Yeah.
That's pretty decent, considering that it could be upwards of 1,000.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, fucking, he could be making more, but I think he's very humble. You know what I mean? Just like me, I'm humble. Like, I do a lot of graphics art, and I only charge people like $20, and I do like amazing graphics art. Like,
it's not hard.
That's what I mean.
Like, I get some people aren't that great at it, but when you wrap your head around it, it makes sense. I guess some people just aren't creative.
That's what I mean. Like, some people, like graphics, like GFX artists, they charge like $100 for artworks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I could make that in 40 minutes flat.
Yep.
It's not worth 100, my bro. Like, I understand people got to make money, and I don't want to knock anyone's hustle, but like, it's just like, lower the price down a little bit.
Just
like,
a little.
That's fucking,
yeah,
just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, I'm at the stage where I'm just doing artworks for free, because a lot of people can't afford, to drop $50 or $100 on an artwork. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you and me both. I just did an artwork for a mate of mine for his new release, and I was like, I'll do it for free. He's like, well, how much I owe you? I'm like, don't worry about it. I just do this shit for fucking fun. Like, it's not hard for me. I did it in 20 minutes. He gave me an idea. I was like, here you go. He's like, this is sick. I'm like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, there you go. Like, it's just like, I think people need to, I know people want to take shit seriously as a business. Fair enough. I'm not judging anyone that's charging $100. I know I sound like I am, but I'm not judging you. It's just crazy that that's how much those artworks are worth.
Yeah.
Like, even like with logos, you're paying 50 to 100 for a logo. Like, I can make the logo in 30 minutes flat. Fuck, I'll do it for free, bro. I've got to spare 5 hours today.
Yeah.
You want to know something?
What?
Like, sometimes I put up a status, yo, doing artworks tonight, $25, $30. I'll only ever get one person hitting me up, and most of the time, they change their mind, they don't want it. And then another night I'll be like, yo, got to spare a few hours and doing artworks for free. Your DMs, bro, fill the fuck up. It's crazy. Some people can't afford it. Some people are just taking the advantage.
Yeah.
That you're doing it for free.
Well, you can easily find out who needs it and who doesn't.
Yeah, I mean? Exactly.
Like, when you send it to them, they're hella appreciative and all sorts of shit.
Yeah, it's like people get so turned off when you throw them a price, $30. And they're like, oh, I'll think about it, bro. And it's like, that's all good. But
they wouldn't even hesitate if it was the other way around either.
Yeah, that's what I mean. To be honest, like, I think I'm slowly starting to realize that I need to start being a little bit of a savage in this rap game, because you can't really give out your kindness too much, because people will fucking grab it and rip it straight out of your arms.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You got to stand your ground, because people are going to fuck you over if you're super nice. There are people out there that put on a fake smile and a fake face, and they will just fucking rip the kindness out of you. I can swear, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the music industry is cutthroat. It's like, you're nice or you're not. And it's crazy. But you will find nice people.
That's what I mean.
Who you fucking with in the Oz scene?
I just repeat that again. You're starting to lag out.
Who you fucking around with in the Oz scene? Anyone?
At the moment, Aus Rap HQ, Vado. Whew, Vado is incredible, bro. He's just, and I think he's in the same boat as me, bro. Where it's like, you go listen to Vado's tracks, man, and it sounds like the cunt's been doing it for 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, his tracks are so top quality. He knows how he can rap. He knows how to rap. He's got melodic rhythm. He's got steez. He's got that swag. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna fucking kill it, bro. And like, my younger self would be jealous of that, but I just want to see. I just want to see Vado go to the top, bro. I want to see all the boys go to the top, and I'll meet you up there, type of thing. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing. If one of you guys make it, you bring the other ones along. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
there's no
help me
doubt
out a
about you
little
guys
bit.
won't make it.
Hopefully we do. I think we all want to make it. We just, our lives interrupt a little bit
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah.
When you're not being Hauntz, what are you doing? What's your day to day?
Sitting in the shower crying. I'm kidding. Yeah, that not crying. I usually sit in the shower because I don't like to stand up. But what do I do? I just listen to music all day. I do artworks. I love watching concert videos.
Yeah.
Like I love watching interviews of like artists, even if they go for 2 hours. Like I'll spend like majority of my days off because I do work. I work casual, but I work full-time hours basically.
Mm-hmm.
No, I listen to music. I do artworks. I watch interviews. I fall in like fuck. Like I fell in love with Slipknot so hardcore last year just by like watching an interview of like Corey Taylor, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this guy's fucking sick. Next minute, I've watched every single fucking video they've ever put out. It's nuts. I get so obsessed. So
Just
yeah,
whole concerts.
yep, whole concerts, hour, 2 hour concerts, Michael Jackson interviews, 2 hours, everything. Even the new Cursor one. I love that one.
The new interview.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty
That's
decent.
It's perfect. Like we got to actually know more about Curse because he is very I don't know how to use the word sheltered. He is very hidden, behind the camera type of thing. So it's good to see him again.
Definitely for good reason though. Like he gets criticized and picked on for all sorts of shit. But
It's so unfair.
like I get it. Everyone has their own style, but have you heard the Aus Rap these days? And they don't cop any of it. You know?
I'll be honest, I don't really cop any hate unless I'm hating on like an Eminem hater. Then they'll go to my videos and, drop a dislike. But yeah, I don't cop any hate, bro. Like, it's just strange. But with Curse, bro, that was so unfair, man. He didn't deserve that.
No. He paved the way for what Aus Rap is nowadays.
Pretty much, bro. Like, we wouldn't be here right now, basically,
No.
talking. We'd still be alive, I assume, but we wouldn't be doing the shit.
There'd be no like HP boys and who was some other cunts? Fuck, none of
broke through the barrier, basically.
Yeah, it would still be that what they call barbecue rap.
Barbecue rap, yeah.
Yeah. But
basically.
And now it's all drill.
I think, drill is amazing. It's really good to express, all the I can't relate to drill because I've never done that. I'm more of a, emo sheltered type kid. You know what I mean? But I think drill is really incredible, but it's getting overplayed now. We need to. Aus rap isn't really growing. They keep getting to one level and spending 2 years there and moving up.
Like the Hilltop Hoods and all that stuff way back when.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like Kid Leroy, like I don't criticize him. I don't know who he is, what he's been through. I'll never talk bad about him. But he's paved a massive way because besides rappers like us that, rap kind of like Eminem, what I mean? Like we talk real shit. There's a lot of young people, especially with like Blood Juice. There's a lot of young people that are killing it. And they had that same steez as Kid Leroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like 17 years old. They're all influenced by today's rappers and they're going with the flow. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're jumping on that wave.
It's funny because I seen a video on YouTube, speaking of YouTube, and the Americans are picking on him because they're trying to pick apart his backstory, saying he's not who he is. It's like, fuck, just let him get his bag and let him be happy. Exactly. Who cares where it came from?
Exactly, like Lil Pump, Cardi B. I don't fuck with their music, but fucking they did it. They done what we're all trying to do.
Exactly.
They might not have done it a proper way, but fucking they got there.
Look, as long as they don't turn out like 6ix9ine, it should be fine.
He's a clown. he's I couldn't do what he does, but the thing is, people need to understand there's a certain type of person that makes, a person like 6ix9ine. He is fueled by hate. He loves it when you hate. He doesn't give a fuck if you love him or hate him. hang on, he gives a fuck if you hate him because that's what fuels him. That's what makes him keep going.
Yeah.
If you don't want 6ix9ine to be famous, you got to shut your mouth.
Yeah, I
You know what
haven't
I mean?
heard him in a while, actually. Like, he
That's what
hasn't
I mean.
been, been around posting much. Tom McDonald, what's your take on him?
Tom McDonald. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't like his rap. I think he talks the truth. He tells the people what they want to hear, well, what they need to hear, type of thing. The only thing I can respect about him is his work ethic. His work ethic is fucking crazy. You know, he does it all himself. Him and his girlfriend and his friend. They build these music videos. They stay up all night packing the albums and sending them off. They spend so much fucking time creating that. Like that is pure hard work. So I give him props for that. I don't listen to him, but pure hard work.
I don't mind his stuff. He speaks facts. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts, yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and I don't know how people get so butthurt about it. It's good shit.
Yeah, like I don't know the whole like, you know, Eminem concept that he's got going. Like,
Yeah, neither.
I don't understand it. I'm thinking he's a shady wannabe, but I don't know. Like, there's good things about him. There's amazing things about him, and then there's things that are a bit questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I see Tom.
Do you find yourself a stan? You know, you got like the tattoo, all the albums.
Damn right, but I'm not a stan where it's like obsessive. It looks obsessive, but it's not. Like,
No.
last week, I just started listening to Eminem again. Like, I didn't listen to him for about fucking 4 weeks. Like, I'm not obsessed. I know I've got an Eminem cutout and I've got a full Eminem sleeve and fucking 20 vinyls.
Yeah, the cutout got me. The cutout got me.
Yeah.
I was looking through your profile and there's a big ass cutout behind you. I was like, what the fuck is it? Where do you find that?
Cutout.com. I kind of wanted to get like a Charlie Sheen one too. I find them so cool, bro. You got to understand, like,
Yeah.
not to get deep, but like, I grew up, you know, not really having a proper childhood. So I love to bring this, like, this is the shit I would have when I was 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'd have all this shit when I was 10 and I'm still doing it.
Yeah, you might as well. You know, you love it.
I'm the type of guy that's going to have a fucking man cave, bro, with pictures all over me fucking wall, cutouts, autographs. You feel like a kid, bro.
Yeah.
Missed out on a childhood. So fucking, yeah, I'm a stan.
Yeah, well, you did miss out on childhood, but you make up for it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. And it's more fun, bro. Like,
yeah,
you know, I could take my life
it.
serious. Yeah, I could take my life serious and, you know, become a serious businessman. But I'm having fun, bro. Like, I love having pictures on my wall and fucking tattoos of my favorite artists and record players and cool little fucking things. Like, I love doing that. And I'm going to do that forever. Keeps me happy, keeps me busy.
Well, obviously, I already know the answer, but I'm going to just ask it anyway. Let's say you have a child and they wanted to go off and do something that you're doing, like rapping. Would you encourage it? Yeah.
I'm going to say, now that's tricky because I actually don't ever think about having kids.
Yeah.
All I know is that I want a boy. I don't want a girl because I don't like girls. I don't like girl animals. You know what I mean? I reckon they're just all bitches. Like, I'm not being mean to, like, I have a girl dog and I don't like it. You know what I mean? But I have a boy cat and I love my boy cat. It's like a little brother. You know what I mean? Like a little son.
Yeah.
But back to your question. If he wanted to pursue rap, fucking oath. Just make sure, you know, you've got an open mind and you've got a fucking job and you've got a, you know, career behind you. You always need to have a backup. Like, I believe if you want to become a rapper or any sort of art or artistry, go for it. But you need to have a backup just in case. There's always a backup. But the thing is, people can misinterpret that and think, all right, well, if you've got plan A and you want to be a rapper, but you have a plan B, that means you're already scared that your plan A is going to, you know, flop and fail. It's not like that. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to make sure my kid is raised in a good environment. You know what I mean? Like, that's all that I want. I can't talk too much on it because I don't really think about kids.
No, you're right. But you did say if he wanted to, but what if she wanted to, you know, go off and be Iggy Azalea or something?
Fuck no. I'll be honest, like, I'm not being okay. This is not race or anything.
Yeah.
I really don't really like. There's only a couple, white girl rappers that can kill it. Sam Bedlam, I love her. I'm just going to talk in Oz. I'm going to talk in Oz. Sam Bedlam kills it. Shook, she's one of my favorite MC rappers. L1, she is fucking crazy. She has a good voice. Other than that, I think, like Nicki Minaj, Young M.A., fucking who else? I forget her name. Missy Higgins, I think. No, not Missy Higgins. I don't know. Black girl type rappers, bro, like they just have that, like that steez. Like it feels like you're listening to Nas type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be honest, like if she wanted to be a rapper, I know I sound a little bit like a gronk here. If she wanted to be a rapper, that's cool. Do what you want, but just make sure, you got an open mind, steady income, and you know what you want in life and manifest it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fucking years out.
Yeah, no, I heard something of hers today on the radio, and I turned to my my kitchen head and I'm like, look, I'm all for it, but fuck, it's sad that she came out of Oz.
That's what I mean. I can't believe she came out of Oz.
Yeah.
I was such a dumb kid, bro. When I was super young, I thought every single famous person lived in Australia. I wasn't aware that there was other countries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought Michael Bublé was from here and Michael Jackson and like fucking Eminem lived in like Sydney or some shit. Like I was so stupid. No one taught me. I had to teach myself.
Fuck, wouldn't you be in for a shock?
Yeah, I thought Kesha and Pink were from Australia. I remember sitting in the car with my mum, 15 years ago, and a massive pink Hummer. You know what a Hummer is? A massive pink Hummer was driving past, and I was so convinced that the artist Pink was in that Hummer. I thought she lived in Australia.
No, that's a fair call. That's a fair call.
Yeah, but I still believe it to this day, secretly.
It could be. She travels here a lot.
Yeah, you never know. Even though there was fucking wedding ribbons on the front.
Hell, disguise. You don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
What's your favorite food, man?
Favorite food? Ooh. Pasta.
Pasta?
I am a slut for pasta and garlic bread.
What kind of pasta? Like a penne or a spaghetti or?
To be honest, all types of pastas. I love pesto, pesto, tuna pasta bake, fucking like sausage pasta. Fucking, I don't even know what pastas there are, but I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Chinese
pasta,
food.
I'll eat it.
Yeah, Chinese food, Indian food. Maccas, I love Maccas, bro, but sometimes it's just a waste of money. You get your burger and it's just not good and it's shit.
I don't know. Compared to KFC and Hungry Jack's, Maccas is probably the better option. You get what you pay for.
KFC is really good, but it's just chicken. You know what I mean? There's not really a variety of options.
It's like $50 fucking chicken. It's just chicken.
That's what I mean. But what's better, 24 nuggets, KFC, or Maccas?
Maccas.
You reckon Maccas?
Yeah.
I think Maccas, but I had KFC one the other day and it was so fucking good. I was like KFC's better.
I don't know. I think Maccas changed their nugget recipe.
Yeah, they did. I used to work at Maccas, so I should know. Yeah.
What's it like working at Maccas?
I'll be honest.
I hear mixed things.
I don't work. Yeah, okay. I'll be honest. I don't work trades. I've never, been a hard actual worker where, I go to a job site, concreter, this, that.
That's right. Me neither.
That's what I mean. So I've only ever worked in like fashion retail or that type of thing. Like just because it's a walk in the park for me and I just like bonding with customers. Working at Maccas is probably such an underrated statement that it's a hard job. It is so fucking hard to work there. It's a stressful environment. Some of the people you work with are dead set just gronks or stuck up. Like, let me put it into perspective. I worked at King Street Maccas in Newcastle. Mm-hmm. Across the road are 3 massive nightclubs, the biggest in Newcastle. Picture 3 nightclubs at 2 a.m. on a Friday and Saturday night. 200 to 300 people in your store at once, screaming, drunk, vomiting, people shooting up in the bathrooms, having sex in the bathrooms. You've got on your Maccas screen, you've got 4 orders, and then down the bottom it says plus 30. It is fucking intense. I would not recommend it for anyone, and it has not helped me getting any other jobs.
But on top of that, you walk in there and I hear all those machines just fucking beeping and whizzing away. That's stressful enough.
It's very fucking stressful, especially like front counter is stressful. But when you're in drive-through and you've got 30 cars all banked up, it's very fucking stressful, man. Like it's consistent anxiousness.
Yeah, they pull up to the window. What do you want? Hurry up.
Yeah, hi, what can I get for you today? And then they tell you your order. But I'll be honest, the ice cream machine is 99% of the time not broken.
Yeah, no, I watched the video. Yeah, I watched the video about it. Fucking, you can find so much online nowadays.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'd consistently have mums, oh, why is it always broken? I'm like, it's not broken. It's getting cleaned. It takes 30 minutes. We used to have people call up the store before they would drive there to ask if the ice cream machine's working. All the time, every night. Because they didn't want to get there and it'd be broken.
Do you guys just, like, it sounded like a consistent thing for your shop or for your store? Like constantly broken or cleaning?
Yeah. Yeah, like pretty much. Like, you got to understand, like, you got to clean everything in that store.
Yeah.
And especially if you're an overnight worker. I was an overnight worker, so I would work from like 8 o'clock till 6 a.m. in the morning. And you have to clean every inch of that fucking store. Grease, the vats, the fry machine, cafe, everything. It's disgusting. It's putrid. It's honestly like, once you go to the washroom, it's just dirty, greasy meat, water everywhere. And you go home and you smell like pure shit. It's fucking dreadful.
Yeah, no, I work in a kitchen, so I know what it's like. So
there you go, yeah.
Yeah. Grease and fucking black water. I don't even know what it is. It's just so black.
Yeah, and even the worst thing is like the safety precaution. Like, we had a woman that was like a, what do you call it? A milk crate, and then like vats, like a vat type bag inside of it. And there was boiling hot oil poured into it. And a woman walked past, a manager, and she slipped, and her ass fell straight into the milk crate of boiling hot oil. Biggest fucking scream I've ever heard.
Jeez.
It's very dangerous. Like, you're dealing with boiling fucking hot grills consistently, steam, oil.
Yeah. At my local, I watch them slide around the floor. Like, they just slide. It's like,
yeah. I'll try and find the video later on, but I have CCTV footage of me walking with 2 gigantic, massive grill like oil holders.
Yeah.
And there's fucking oil on the floor, bro. And I slipped straight on my ass and slammed so hard. Oh, the video is priceless. Yeah, oil. I could have sued him for that, but I was like, nah, it's all G. I'm not that type of guy.
Yeah, but now you're thinking, fuck, I could have.
Should have done it. This rap career is not working out.
A little bit of money could have went a long way.
Hands down. I'll tell you that.
It's not about who you know, it's about how much you can throw at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that saying.
Another saying I like is, I'll make it one day, and when that happens, I'll look back and it's probably not what I wanted. What do you mean by that?
As in, that's from my SoundCloud, yeah. I believe, like, I want this so bad, but once I finally get it, it's not going to feel the way that I imagined it to feel. And I might lose sight, type of thing. If you want to get somewhere in life and you're looking at, you know, I want to be right here. I want to be right at the top, right here. And then you get there and you decide you want to relax, like, I've made it. I'm here. I'm going to relax. You got to understand, you might be a dope rapper, but there's a million other dope rappers that are fucking creeping straight up behind you, but they've got a bigger goal. They're trying to get up here and you're relaxing here. So they're going to come straight past you and you're going to be like, fuck, everyone's loving them, and now my peak, my vibe is gone. You could be sitting there on top for about 6 months before anyone overtakes you. But someone's going to overtake you. You know
Not
what I
if you
mean?
retire. Not if you retire. I think that's why Logic retired, because you can't overtake a retired person, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
When he
Like,
comes out, he spots back.
that's what I mean. Like, I'm just trying to figure out when Eminem's going to retire.
He's not
Like,
gonna. The motherfucker will be
that's
in a
what I mean.
nursing
It's
home
so,
just,
that's the thing. Eminem isn't, I don't know him personally, obviously, but
yeah.
from what I've seen of him, he's not really a business person. I don't really see him investing in properties and stocks and all that type of thing. He's a pure MC. All he thinks about is rap,
Yeah.
beats, writing. It's all he does. And people need to stop jumping on the bandwagon and saying he fell off. You know, he's not as good as he used to be. You need to understand people aren't going to be the same forever. Would you listen to Slim Shady for 20 straight years with 15 Slim Shady albums? You'd be fucking sick of it.
Yep.
I get sick of listening to the Slim Shady LP more than twice in a row. I'm like, fuck, I need a bit of new Eminem. You know what I mean? My style of rap is about mental illness, and I'm forming into a hype genre at the moment. And I'm going to do that for a little while. And then I'm going to form into a different genre. And then I might blend all of them. And you're going to have people, oh, I miss when you used to be hype. I miss when you used to rap emotional stuff. I'm just having fun, bro. Like, ill chase.
You know, that's like Logic, you know. He can't, that's why he quit. Well, he didn't quit, he retired because he just, like, everyone kept picking on him, like, oh, you changed. Like, I didn't change, you know, I just fucking switched up my style.
That's what I mean. Like, fucking a lot of these rappers, especially M, like, they've proven their point. They came what they had to do. Like, why should he listen to Johnny in fucking Africa saying, oh, he needs to quit, he needs to retire? Right? He's having fun, bro. Listen to some of his tracks. Some of them are just funny fucking tracks because he just, fuck it, I'm going to write this down and put it out. You know what I mean? He's not fighting for anything anymore. He's got what he's got.
Exactly.
That's what I mean. Like I said, I've got one more thing. The music that I make in the next 5 years will probably be my best music ever. And then after that, you never know. You could start plummeting down. And then you might come back up a little bit, but you'll go back down. You know what I mean? You can't be on top forever. Someone's always going to overtake you. The times change. The world's spinning, and you're in the same spot.
Well, there you go. When you get the message saying, oh, you've changed, just send them a link to this thing. You're like, no, I haven't. Look, this is what I said back there.
Yeah. And I'll keep saying that. And you'll watch me, like, when I do interviews in the future. Like, I'm sure you'll see it. I'll say the exact same thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I have to fucking change. You don't want to be listening to the same repetitive fucking shit 24/7. Yeah, like, wait till you hear my new track. It's so different compared to everything else. It's a Suicide Boys type track. Like, fuck me dead. Like, it's so different.
Yeah. Would you ever make any you know, like, turn the fuck up party tune type shit?
Working on it at the moment, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, I do listen to what some people say, especially, like, family members. Yo, cuz, like this is like my cousin. Yo, cuz, like, next track you do, make an upbeat one. And I'm like, you know what? Not a bad idea. Because when I first started in the scene, I remember seeing Wombat and Chilling It. They're so fucking hype. You can see it. You can feel it. You can hear it. They're so hype. And I was so disappointed in myself when I first started rap. I was like, I can't do that. I can't show anger and emotion and energy on a track. I couldn't do it until 3 months ago when I was like, fuck, I really fuck with this beat. Boom, I wrote that track, Joker track, in one night. And that's how I know it's a banger. Because when I take months and months to write a track, I end up scrapping it. When I write it in one night, that's how you know the creative juices are flowing. You know what I mean? You stay up until it's done. So,
because you said you wrote Lost Souls in a couple of hours.
Yeah, a couple of hours.
Yeah, and that's one of your biggest tracks.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think the reason why it's not the biggest track ever, but, like, I believe, you know, it's my biggest track so far, is because it's pure relatable. Like, they're the tracks that usually do well, tracks that are popping right now. So drill, if I dropped a drill track, bro, and I murdered that shit, that's going to overpass Lost Souls because drill is the new thing technically right now. If I do a very relatable track Like if you kind of rap about how your life is shit, people don't really want to hear it. But if you rap about a relationship, everyone, like that's what the world, like that's what guys and females are doing, bro. They're getting
Yep.
together, they're getting relationships. It's what human is. So that is hands down, go on the radio. All of it is relationship shit. Hence why Lost Souls is doing quite well, because it's pure relationship,
Mm.
pure relationship problems, all that type of thing. So anyone can relate to it.
Got any tips for relationships?
Um, don't lie. Don't lie. Fucking admit when you're fighting. You have to do that, because if you don't admit it, your misso is going to get angry. And then also don't lie about it.
That
To
goes
be
to rule
honest,
one, right? Don't lie.
rule one,
Yeah.
don't fart and lie
Don't
about
fart.
it. I think, bro, to be honest, stay faithful. Stay faithful, be humble, always support each other. You know, like all the things I'm saying right now, I'm still learning to do. It's not easy. Like I've come from fucked up relationships, and I've brought that energy into my own relationship, and it really fucks it up. It really affects it. You know, I'm just grateful that, you know, my girlfriend is such a strong-headed person that she can look past that and understand that I don't mean to do these bad things. I don't mean to say this to hurt you. It's just, it's not an excuse. I don't reckon depression and mental illness is necessarily, that's such a hard word, is necessarily a hard fucking excuse for it. But it can play a part. I'll be honest. I'll stand up for the people that do say it. It does play a part. When you're having a really shitty day because your mental health's bad, your past blends in with that, and then you start affecting everyone around you, type of thing.
Do you suffer from mental health?
100%, bro. 100%. But depression, mental health. I'm sure I've got bipolar, ADHD, but I don't go to the doctors because I don't want to get labeled. I don't want to know that I have something. Like if I've got bipolar and ADHD and fucking, I don't know, herpes, fucking I'm doing pretty fucking well, bro, because I'm staying level. I'm doing so well without medication, pills. I get on, you know, the drinks of a weekend and maybe something else, but fucking maybe once every couple of weeks I freak out and I go a little bit crazy, but fucking who doesn't? You know what I mean? I trained myself over 10 years to be this, to be strong, level-headed. I don't need to take anything to feel good. I'm completely high on life.
Yeah, well, you sound it. And the way you're coming across is fucking, you know, you're vibing. Like it's great.
Always vibing. Yeah. Always got a vibe. If you're not vibing, vibe.
You ever felt like giving up? You know, you've only been around for 2-3 years, but you ever felt like just going, fuck it, I don't want to do this shit anymore?
To be honest, like, are you talking like music-wise?
Yeah, music-wise.
Music-wise?
Let's keep it PG.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I have.
Yeah.
I believe like when I was first starting out, I had a couple of friends around me and they were much better than me. And I became a jealous person. It's not that I didn't want to see them get big or grow. I just had this feeling that I wasn't good enough and I wasn't going to be able to go up with them. You know what I mean? And fucking, I knew that was bad. Me being jealous and, you know, not necessarily wanting to see your friends be happy and grow, blah, blah, blah. And I knew that's a bad thing. And I knew like, if I'm going to take this music shit seriously, I don't want to bring that with me. I don't want to, you know, like fucking, I'm getting closer with the Aus Rap HQ boys, and take me back 2 years. If I was close to them, I'd be so fucking angry and so jealous, you know, because they're really good and they're growing. But like, I trained myself over the last 2 years, to be happy for them. You know, like I want to see them do good. You know what I mean? I listen to Vardo's track like every fucking day, bro, just because I want to help him. You know what I mean? I do all his artworks. I do fucking, you know, as much as I can to, you know, help these boys grow, especially Jaden Denzo from Aus Rap HQ. I do everything I fucking can. And, you know, some might think that's taking like my kindness for weakness, but that's just who I am, bro. Like fucking, it's like you. Like,
Yep.
you give out a free artwork. Like, what's 30 minutes to you in your day? We're all going to be honest. We're not all super busy.
No.
Like we've just spent an hour on a phone call. Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, no one is as busy as they say they are, unless you're at uni. And I understand those cunts are fucking so busy.
Well, that depends. My missus does uni and she procrastinates so much, you might as well just say she doesn't even go.
There you go. I say people that are super dedicated and know what they
Yeah.
want, they're very busy people. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah. They don't have time to talk or walk or even fucking look at you. You know what I mean? They're so busy with their own life because they know what they want and they'll get it. They're so motivated.
Just like yourself, mate. Just like yourself.
Thank you.
Um,
That's right.
you say people have time, PlayStation or Xbox?
Oh, okay. I started on PlayStation, but then when Call of Duty Black Ops 2 came out, I was like, fuck this. I want to play with the FaZe boys.
No,
And
don't tell me.
I'm thinking about getting a PS5, but I'd rather spend that $1,000 on, like, I don't know, something better. But
signed
PS3, yeah, something like that. PS3 hands down, that was the shit.
Yeah.
PS2, PS3. I just switched to Xbox because that's like, if you have a friends group and they're all on Xbox, you're gonna get an Xbox.
You should buy them a pack of tampons.
Oh, bro, I haven't had Xbox fucking Call of Duty beef for like 15 years. Don't start.
Yeah, that was great. That used to be the shit back in the day.
Bro, the amount of times, like, I was the king of like beef on Xbox. I bring that shit with me. I'm the biggest computer warrior for sure. I'll admit that. It comes from the Xbox days, man.
Yeah.
And fucking all the old games.
And then you get the PC guys. All PC is superior. Like, fuck off. No one asked you. It's between us.
I've never played a PC game or, your typical games that are downloaded, but I've never, wanted to spend $4,000 on a setup.
Nah, that's way too much money. Why? When
Fucking
consoles
cheap.
are only $700.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Does the same shit. Plays the same way.
But I do recommend anyone watching this, go buy Resident Evil Village. I'm playing that right now. Just came out 2 days ago. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Resident Evil Village just came out.
How'd you rate it? Any good? Like,
to be honest, I'm only young, so I didn't grow up with all the original games. Resident Evil, I'm not really a fan of like third-person games. Besides, like, what do you call it? Like GTA. Those games are fucking sick. But I'm not really a third-person game where, I'm fighting zombies and I'm shooting. I rather first-person, where like point of view type of thing. It's fucking scary. Like walking down dark dungeons with a fucking flashlight and it's like pure HD. Whew. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love point of view games.
Before we wrap this up, do you have anything to say to your ever-growing fan base?
My ever-growing fan base.
Yeah.
Just want to say I appreciate every single person that stuck with me so far. I will remember. I still remember, a lot of the people's names, that share my shit, help me out. Like, I'm never going to be that type. Like, I know, like, I might change my mind, but I'm never going to be that type of person that when I reach the fame, I'm going to forget everybody. I'm not going to not reply. I'm not going to do this, not going to do that. I'm never going to let this fame get to my head because there's some big names out there where the fame's hit their head and they don't know it because that's just their life now. I'm never going to be like that, man. I'll never be sheltered or hiding indoors. I will be out in public every single day. I'll go for skates through the city. I'll do live streams. I'll say hello. You know what I mean? Because I want that. You know what I mean? I've spent my whole life sheltered and I don't want that anymore. So, if I get a bit of success, like let's say big success where you get noticed almost everywhere you go, that's amazing because I would love to talk to people because I never really got the chance to when I was younger because, being anxious and little and fucking afraid of everything, it sucks. And I don't want to bring that into my adult life. I want to talk to people, take photos, talk some shit, get some connections going, organize some things. So yeah, mad love to everybody that follows the Hauntz crew. Fucking working on some big shit at the moment. I want to start doing some merch, but it's just the motivation. I feel like when you're a GFX artist, you're never pleased with what you make for yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I find. Like artworks, okay, but like a logo or like merch, like I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna have to get someone to do it for me. Like I'll spend hours trying to do it. But yeah, I want to start a website and do merch and fucking get this shit rolling. I want to learn some more stuff.
Do you have something you say often?
What was that? Sorry.
You have something you say often, like you could just throw that up on a shirt. You know what I mean?
What do I say often?
Yeah. Like, what would you say your catchphrase is?
Fuck, I to be honest, I don't think I have one. I think I need to come up with something before I get there. Yeah, because you know how like Husky has like 201 and there's like a massive meaning behind it. Chilling it with 420 family. Curse who's the sickest. I don't know any other underground slangs that they use that's popping.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to come up with something. I think we haven't hit that peak yet. I think we're getting close, but where you and your personality becomes a big part of your fan base. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And they fucking they take pictures of you, they make memes out of you, or they fucking they do crazy fan shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm keen for those days, bro. But yeah.
Well, when you get to that point, I can hook you up with my guy. I got a good guy based in Sydney. He does good prints and he'll hook you up nice. Only solid shit, nothing fucking shitty stuff.
Is that like the quality of the clothes or more
quality
like
of the clothes? No, quality of the clothes.
I can sort the artwork.
Yeah. So yeah, when you're ready to roll, I can point you in a direction. It's up to you if you want to go there.
Perfect. Awesome. Because I was thinking of dropping Joker because the music video we have for it is fucking amazing. It's crazy. I was going to drop Joker. I'm in the process of writing some tracks to see if I can get an EP. Once I drop an EP, I want to have a website with merch on it. Start something big.
To anyone who is not following you, what do you have to say to them?
Me loves ya. Follow me. Fucking if you don't know where to go, follow me.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube. It should be Hauntz. Instagram, Hauntz Music. Facebook, Eds, Hauntz. Just Hauntz.
Hauntz, yeah.
Yeah, just Hauntz.
Or just look in the description. It'll be all down there anyway.
That was the hard thing when I first came up. My first original rap name was Haunted.
Yeah, what made you change it?
To be honest, what made me change it was almost impossible for people to find me because the word haunted is such a descriptive word. You know what I mean? Haunted graveyard, haunted lost souls. What's going to come up? Not a rapper, a haunted graveyard, like cemeteries and shit. People couldn't find me, bro. And I'm like, I'm going to change it to Hauntz. And I feel really bad. I don't want to change my name. I want to keep it at Hauntz. But I didn't realize that there was a rapper called Hauntz. And I literally found that out. I was watching like an Aus Rap like a battling video or something, and it said Taunts, and I'm like, shit. Like I was maybe expecting him to like maybe he has like a normal life now, like he's not rapping. So I was like, okay, maybe I might be clear, but he's still going. And I noticed he's got albums in JB Hi-Fi, and I'm like, shit.
Whoops.
But yeah, Hauntz, it sounds the same as Taunts, but it is spelled pretty different. So
yeah,
I think I should be okay. And like, I respect Taunts. I've listened to his music, after I discovered him and fucking shat myself. But yeah, like mad shout out to him and fucking I apologize. Like I apologize for having the name similarities, but
no, you should be fine. In the dance music industry, there's a dubstep producer named Sippy and another one named Slip, like Slippy. Yeah, they're fucking almost identical, but they're not. And it fucks me up every time I got to listen to their songs. I'm like, this isn't a Sippy song, like what the fuck's this? Oh wait, no, that's why.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's fucking hang on, let's plug my computer in. Fucking that worked. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but I think I should be okay. I haven't heard anything, bad about having the name that I have. I think we should be sweet. But at the end of the day, people will know me by Hauntz, but hopefully we get on a deeper connection and my real name. Yeah.
Collab in the works, maybe?
Hauntz.
Jeez.
I'm working on a collab right now with I'm pretty sure it's happening. You know,
Yeah.
collabs, you never know if it's truly happening because you gotta rely on each other. Lee Monroe. I've only just discovered him.
I've
But
never heard of him. I'll have to look him up after.
yeah, definitely search him up. He's making some big moves at the moment. But
Mm.
yeah, Lee Monroe for sure. Yeah, collabs, it's just a little bit tricky. I feel like collabs is really hard. It's very time consuming as well.
Mm.
Also money consuming. You know what I mean? Because if you are a dope rapper and you got another dope rapper, are you really going to fit on a track? Are you really going to complement each other? That's why I feel like you kind of need to meet up, get to know them, fucking, you know, become their friend, understand who they are as a person, because then your collab is going to be 10 times better and you're going to be able to help each other out. Because like I've wanted to do collabs, but I don't want to do a collab where I rap chorus and then they rap. I want to back to back. I want to be mixed in the groove with them. And that's almost impossible to do by yourself. But yeah, fucking not many collabs. I'm just trying to get this shit popping. So a couple more hype tracks and then we'll start doing some serious shit. But yeah, big advice to the youth. Do not get your rapper name tattooed on you if you're not 100% sure. Because my first ever rap name was Sinner. I had the same fucking problem that I have today. I even personally messaged Sinner and I'm like, yo, bro, I didn't realize you existed. This is fucking, like, this has happened twice now. I didn't realize you existed. Do you mind if I have the rap name Sinner? And he's like, yeah, bro, go for it. I don't think I have the DM anymore. He's like, yeah, bro, go for it. So I got like a fucking tattoo that says Sinner across my fucking torso.
Bro, that's huge.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking, it's massive.
Jeez.
And yeah, but fucking I was like, all right, that's not my rap name anymore because I changed it 2 weeks later to Haunted.
Oh.
Yeah, it's happened twice now. I've got 2 rap names that other rappers also have. Like, oh my God.
And one now across your chest.
Why can't I be original?
So we could expect an EP in 2021. Is that what you were saying?
Espa is in the works of, I think, maybe studio change around at the moment. So I have some time. What I want to do is I want to be more consistent. You know, I don't want to write a track, go to the studio 2 weeks later, wait for the track 2 weeks later, and then wait for a music video. I don't want to be dropping a track once every 4 months. You know what I mean? I kind of want to write as many fucking tracks as I can, save money, and go to the studio with like 5 or 6 tracks, and then take them home, put them in a folder, keep writing. Take them home, put them in a folder, and just drop one every now and then. But yeah, like that's the hard part about being in the music industry is, you know, I love all the people I work with, but it is hard to rely on them. Like, yo, bro, like I need a music video done. You know, can we get it done tomorrow type thing? You know, you got to understand they're busy. They probably can't do it for another 3 weeks. So I always wanted to learn how to do my own music videos, but it's just like, it's money. It's like time consuming. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't really film my own video. I'd have to get my girlfriend to do it. And that's like the last thing she wants to do. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even do the fucking same. Like, I got to film my missos. Okay, I would. I'd film her music videos, but fucking, yeah, I can't picture her filming me. You know what I mean? On a $2,000 camera.
Abandoned building, just
wouldn't be right, bro. Like, to be honest, like, that's okay. Last thing, that's my favorite thing about being in the Aus Rap scene is I look at all these music video guys, producers, engineers. I look at them like artists, not just like music, but like Picasso, fucking Mozart, and fucking you know, all the greats, Leonardo, fucking Da Vinci, DiCaprio. You know what I mean? Not DiCaprio.
yeah.
I look at them like that, and I love to look back one day and like, fuck yeah, I had a Tychotic video, like. Hell yeah. Like I had a last edition video. I had a level 48 video. You know, I had a track mixed and mastered by this guy, you know, Espa. Big shout out to Espa, by the way. If it wasn't for Espa, we wouldn't be here. He is hands down the person that's, you know, helped me along the way this entire time. And especially Antonio mixed it, you know, fucking, he's just such a legend. He's next up. He's fucking big shout out to both of them boys. Such hardworking lads, man. But yeah, I don't know where my story was going, but fucking oath.
No, that's all right. It's been about an hour, so I'll fucking let you go, man. You know, we
Huh.
both have work in the morning, probably.
Now I got the day off tomorrow. We're going to be filming some one takes with Aus Rap HQ. So some big things are popping on that page soon.
Yeah.
We're going to start filming for the Joker. Wait
Ooh.
till you see that video. Woo.
You might have to hit up who are they? I think it's Warner who owns Joker. See if you can get some Joker merch going.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, fucking Joker merch would be sick. Because I'll be honest, out of all my tracks, I think this Joker track is really going to stick to people. The chorus that it has, I feel like it's going to be a track people can definitely play, vibe to, and I might gain a whole different type of fan base from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the fan base that I have right now, they're feeling me on a deep connection. When you put out really deep tracks and you become a big rapper 3-5 years down the track, you're going to have the realest fucking fans at the beginning because they've heard all your deep shit. They know who you are and they're going to watch you blow up and they're going to be your number one fans. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that I started out with some really emotional, deep stuff because the people that are still with me today were there in the beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you have any ride or dies?
Ride or dies.
Yeah.
Is that like a friend that I would die for type thing?
No, I will say like a group of people who are always just vibing your shit.
Oh, I'm gonna say Eric Devine.
Mhm.
Hands down, Eric Devine. He's a fucking crazy rapper. Like, oh my god, I can't even talk about it. He's crazy. He just dropped a new track today.
Yeah.
Baxter, he's a very old friend, old family friend. Sorry if I miss anyone. Fucking trying to think.
Like,
Lost Boy, Connor, Aaron, bro, I got so many fucking friends. Like,
yeah.
I don't have so many friends. I just have so many people and some friends that I know that have just been there from day one supporting. You know what I mean? But big shout out to all of them. Sorry if I missed anyone. Fucking, I don't know how to think right now. It's so late.
Yeah, it's late.
Oh,
Let him go. It's late. 9 o'clock.
It's 9:11. Oh shit.
Cancel culture.
God damn.
Nah, man. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate an hour of your time. It's greatly appreciated, especially because I only set this up 3 days in advance, so it's pretty good.
It worked out. Yeah, it worked out perfect, bro. Worked out perfect. An hour of my time is better than an hour at Maccas. Always remember that.
Ooh, maybe an hour at
Take
work at
shots.
Maccas, but an hour of feed of Maccas.
That's,
Mate.
scratch that.
Yeah. Big Mac right
Hell
now.
yeah.
Ooh.
I've been really feeling fillet of fishes.
Yeah, a lot of people. It's a hit and a miss for some people. You say fillet of fish, and they're like, "Oh, what?" But
What
no,
was that burger that used to be there? It was $2. Was it Mick? No, it wasn't a McChicken. It was like chicken, not chicken and cheese. It was like lettuce. Fuck, what? It was like a mini McChicken. Do you ever remember it? And it was like $2, like 4 years ago.
you sure it
It was
wasn't
like
just
a chicken and cheese.
It might have been a chicken and cheese.
No, chicken and cheeses have like always been around. This burger was like lettuce, chicken, and chicken sauce, but a small version. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you don't know, don't worry.
You sure you're not thinking of Hungry Jacks?
No.
No.
It was McDonald's. I think it was called McCheese or some shit. I don't know.
Maybe at your store, but
Tripping balls, bro.
all right, man. Hauntz, thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for that. Anytime.